Hello friends, myself Mrs. Nimisha Nitin Srivastav. Welcome to ACE Academy. Today we learn definition of pair of linear equations in two variables of lesson number 3, pair of linear equations in two variables of class 10th NCERT Maths. So before this, let's see what do you mean by linear equation. Linear equation means the equations which has degree 1 or polynomial which has degree 1 is called as linear equation. For example, 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. So this is an example of linear equation. For example, 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. So this is an example of linear equation. So this is the linear equation having one variable. So we can say that it is the example of linear equation in one variable because it has degree 1. X has, nothing is there means x has degree 1 or power 1. Therefore it is a linear equation. But it is a linear equation which is given in one variable since here x is variable. Its general form is ax plus b equal to 0. So ax plus b equal to 0 is the general form of linear equation which is in one variable. Now let's see what about linear equation in two variable. So linear equation in two variable is that equation which has two variables or the equations, or we can say the polynomial which has two variables, that is these variables are in x and y. For example, 3x plus 4y plus 2 equal to 0. So this is an example of linear equation in two variables. Since here there are two variables, that is x and y. So these two variables are there, therefore it is an example of linear equation in two variables. Here x and y are two variables. Here 3 and 4 are the coefficients and 2 is the constant term here. So the general form of linear equation in two variable is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a and b are the coefficients and c is the constant term. Now let's see about the pair of linear equations in two variables. So equations which are given in pair, it's called as a pair of linear equations in two variables. Means the linear equations which are in two variables are given in pair. Hence it is called as a pair of linear equations in two variables. For example, 3x plus 4y plus 5 equal to 0. 2x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0. So these are the two equations which are given in pair. So it is called as a pair of linear equations which are in two variables. Since there are two variables x and y, here two variables are there. In this equation also x and y, two variables are given here. So we call this as linear equations in two variables. Here 3, 4 are the coefficients and 5 is the constant term. In this equation 2 and 1 is the coefficient and 3 is the constant term here. Its general form is given as a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where a1, b1, a2, b2 are the coefficients and c1 and c2 are the constant term. So this is the general form of pair of linear equations in two variables. Now in next video we solve these equations and see how to find the values of two unknowns variable, that is x and y. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. Please like and subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get more updates. Thanks for watching it.